I laugh way too much.
No, you don't.
I
It's
do.
cool. It's cool to laugh. Laughing is fun.
No, I used to never laugh, ever.
You really didn't. But now you do, and it's like, yes. Some laughter, yay.
I was a cold, dead husk, and that's the way I liked it.
I don't think you did like it. It didn't seem like it.
Every day is pain.
It's the funniest thing, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Here's should be our deal. I can get you food, and you should give me cool fashion and clothes, since you seem to like to buy those.
You sure you want me to dress you, though?
Now that you mention it, I really don't.
You
Oh
don't want
well.
every day to be a Black Butler cosplay?
Absolutely not. Holy Lord. Is that what you would do?
Maybe.
Jesus Christ. There's no characters in Black Butler that could be cosplayed to a satisfying degree, especially not by myself.
What about the main character, child?
Why would you want me to wear that outfit ever?
Why not?
That would be horrible. First of all, that would require me to wear shorts. Not cool.
Oh yeah, he wears swords.
Yeah.
It's really cool that you know more about what the character looks like off the top of your head than I do.
Shut up.
What?
Look, it's already been established that I can appreciate art. The details, they stick in my mind whether I like it or not.
You gotta admit Black Butler's cool as hell, though.
Hell no, I don't have to admit that at all. There's no law. The only part that's cool about Black Butler is the part where it's not being made anymore.
It is, though.
No, please tell me it's not.
They're still making the OVAs.
Okay, well, that sucks.
No.
And I bet you've watched all of them, haven't you?
I actually haven't seen any since... God, was Book of Circus the latest one, or was it the one where they were on the yacht? The murder mystery yacht?
I'm very glad that I don't know the answer.
You are gonna watch Book of Circus, though.
Hell no.
Even if you're not gonna watch it with me.
On one hand, I do find it very funny to make fun of your taste in anime and fiction in general. But on the other hand, I do think it's a little bit sad that I can make fun of your taste so easily, but it wouldn't be funny at all for me to try and make you like watch the stuff or like listen to the stuff that I like. Like that wouldn't be funny. That would just be boring. Like
Yeah.
it would not be comedic in any way to make you listen to old like jazz recordings or anything. That wouldn't be entertaining.
Black Butler is not comedy. It's very serious.
You can't even say that without laughing. It's tough being the one who's not cringe in a friendship, but I bear that responsibility very seriously.
I am not cringe.
You're extremely cringe.
I
Come on.
am not cringe.
Yes, you are. Come on. You know it.
I am not cringe.
Can't believe you deny this.
Recite from memory the Final Fantasy house.
I can't do that.
You can't? Not
I'm
even an
unable-
abridged version?
No, not even.
Ah.
The only parts of the Final Fantasy house that I remember are very vague and fuzzy because I haven't looked at it like, in like forever.
Would you live in a Final Fantasy house?
Absolutely, without question. In a heartbeat. I would have been one of the people manipulated into living in it. I would have lived in the Final Fantasy house. I would have then been evicted from it, and then I would have moved into the Sky Williams house.
The Minecraft dude?
Yeah, I think he had a whole situation where it was kind of like the Final Fantasy house.
That's hilarious.
I don't know all the details, but it is funny.
Why don't you commit all these funny things to memory?
I try. I really do. One funny story, I guess, is that I have a terrible habit of every time I get into my car, like I can't like immediately either get out of it or like drive somewhere. I have to like sit in there and decompress for a minute. It's just nice to like relax in there for a second before like having to drive anywhere or anything, or like I like to pick music or something, or I like to like chill in there outside my house before I actually get out and go back home. And so I was just doing that in the parking lot at work one time when my shift ended, and I was like looking at the Guitar Center website to see if they had anything in stock. And then one of my coworkers, who I'm pretty friendly with, literally came outside and like knocked on my window to like check if I was alive. I had just like died in my car and was just like laying there with my head on the steering wheel, like passed away. It was really sad. I felt bad for them, but it was also embarrassing.
I don't know, like sitting in your car like that is actually psychopathic.
No, it's not.
You could talk
What's
about all your
psychopathic
weird
about that?
psychopathic tendencies.
I have very few psychopathic tendencies. What are you talking about?
Nah, we're always like you're always bringing up something that's just like, what the fuck? That's not normal.
Like what?
Like
What
sitting
is
in your
it?
car like that.
Okay, but what else?
Your
What?
your weird tendency to gravitate towards cannibalism.
Shut up! That's literally you can't do this. That's literally you. That's literally you. That has nothing to do with me.
That is
Don't put that
entirely
on.
you.
Not in. No, this is the worst kind of gaslighting. You can't take your flaws and put them on me. That's evil. That's literally evil. How could you? You're the cannibal here.
I have never eaten a person.
Yeah, but you talk about it
I
constantly.
do not. That's you. You're the one who talks about it constantly.
No. I bet you would eat me given the chance. I bet you would cook me in a stew, wouldn't you?
No.
I don't believe you. The way you said that wasn't very convincing.
It seems like a lot of work. That's not an admittance of guilt.
It is an admission of strangeness, though.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's an admission of extreme weirdness.
No, I'm normal. I'm a normie.
You're not a normie. You're a
Ah,
clowny.
no. That's not a good term.
It is really bad, I have to admit. I don't like it. It hurts every time I say it.
Stop.
It's funny, though.
You're a bit clowny.
Perhaps just a bit.
This cave is awful. There's like no iron. There's spikes everywhere. It's dark.
You've been down there for so long, and it seems like you found nothing.
Oh, there's another amethyst geode over here, though. Calcite and smooth basalt. You get that in the nether. I don't need that. But calcite. Yeah, you died and lost all our other amethyst blocks, didn't ya?
I believe I did, unless I left them behind, but no, I didn't. I didn't do that.
Well, it's a good thing I found more for me.
That is good.
None for you.
No, this is a commune. Everything that's yours is also mine.
That is... no.
Have you ever seen All Dogs Go to Heaven?
No.
Ah, darn.
I'm not a loser.
That was a childhood classic, and then I would be able to make the reference to the song What's Yours Is Mine, but you wouldn't get it because you're not cool.
You could have made it anyways.
Well, I kind of just did, I guess. It's not like it's a good reference that's worth making or anything.
What about all those hardcore All Dogs Go to Heaven fans?
If you're a hardcore All Dogs Go to Heaven fan, then you're weird. Like it's a good kids movie, but that's all that it is. It's like being a hardcore Shrek fan or something.
I feel kind of bad destroying this geode.
What else could it do for you that makes you feel bad?
I don't know, it's just like a natural wonder of the natural world.
The natural Minecraft world. I feel bad about destroying nothing. My favorite thing to do in Tekkit when I had that downloaded on my Minecraft as a kid is I would literally just take the nukes in creative mode and I would just blow up the entire world until it was nothing but bedrock. That's all I would do.
Cringe.
It is, but it was really fun to just nuke literally everything and get my frame rate down to 1 per second.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb, but I loved it.
Why couldn't you have been a smart child?
It just wasn't in the cards for me.
Do you think you were always doomed to be a dumb child, or do you think it was, like, upbringing?
That's a good question. I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. You know, it's like definitely a combination of the two.
What would you rank your intelligence as now, though?
I mean, if we're just talking pure intelligence, like brain capacity, I would say like just totally middle of the road average. In terms of actual wisdom and knowledge, though, I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm gathering a good worldly set of ideals. It's like I may not be like a prodigy at my instrument, you know. Some people are just naturally good learners. I do feel like I'm good enough at practicing and I have enough interest that I have surpassed like the majority percentage of people who have been practicing for as long as me, just because as like more dedicated and I practice more than they do, and I'm more disciplined and more passionate. So I make up for my lack of like natural talent with a natural desire to be better, I guess.
Like how I completely suck at my instrument because I have no drive to practice it.
Exactly. That's exactly it. See, it just goes to show that talent is great, but the value of, a good mindset really is everything.
I mean, I would definitely like to practice it more, but it is so goddamn loud.
I can't even blame you for not practicing it because it's not like you're just lazy. It's like it's literally a difficult instrument to practice and it is extremely inconvenient. Like it's very loud. It's hard as fuck to tune. It's very unintuitive and weird. It has very little instructional material, like it is actually a very, very hard first instrument to play.
With like work and all that, the only times I really have like time to play, everybody else is already asleep.
Exactly. Like for me, I play every single day, of course, but like I'm able to do that whenever I want. Like before I go to bed, I'll play for a little while because it's not so loud when I play guitar that it's like intolerable for other people.
Like the volume isn't even that much of an issue if you can actually play it not terribly.
Still
I
though,
feel in general.
like with shamisen, it's like definitely a big part of it is being super percussive though. So it's like you want to be able to practice that, and if you can't practice that, then you're kind of missing out, I guess.
I think the
So
last
guitar
time we
can really
played it,
rule.
we like woke up your mom.
We literally did. I remember that. It was embarrassing.
It
It's
was
funny too.
funny.
But yeah, that shit was loud. At least it was okay for us to practice in the basement, at least at like medium volume.
But when we took it to the kitchen to play Drunken Sailor,
That wasn't so good. Yeah. I'm gathering a solid amount of sugarcane and salmon right now. That's really all I'm doing is I'm literally running back and forth between my farm and the river to just get sugarcane and stuff.
nice. Maybe you should start fishing with like that magic fishing pole.
I literally forgot we had that. Wow, that's a great idea. Fishing mini games are really the most important part of the gaming genre.
We're gonna 100% Dark Cloud and we're gonna fish for 200 hours longer than the game actually lasts without fishing.
Fuck no.
No?
Not at all. Not gonna happen.
Why not?
It would be horrible and unfun.
I've literally never like put a lot of effort into the fishing minigame in Dark Cloud.
I have very little patience for tediousness in games.
Did you not like 100% Final Fantasy VII?
I did not 100% it. I did play it a lot, but for me that game doesn't even feel tedious. And I didn't do all the like side content in Final Fantasy VII at all. Like I just have beaten it a couple times.
You ever plan to go back and do that side content that you've never done?
That would be fun. I just never really feel the desire to do stuff like that, like to 100% games. Like the only game that I've ever done like really tedious stuff in intentionally for completion's sake is in Devil May Cry, where I'll like try to S rank all the levels and stuff, just because that's like less tedious and more just like a challenge, and that is fun because it actually takes some engagement and it's nice and action packed. It's not just pure tedium.
I nearly died a horrible death.